reach my brother. So, here's a confirmation, Ozzie Smith, you motherfucking stupid ass motherfucker. Why don't you tell these people about that fucking tunnel that you have underneath my brother's fucking bed that you guys are about to poke up in there and be like, hey Shannon, boo 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 boo. Mark McGuire, Justin Bieber, Jelly Roll, Trump, Elon Musk. Why don't you tell Shannon Gogo about that tunnel underneath his bed? And you're trying to pop up out of there and murder him. Why don't you tell the apartment complex about all those tunnels and tunnel doors you're making in all their apartment complexes? How about that? Ozzie Smith, I've had enough of your fucking ass and your stupid bullshit. That's it. That's all he needs to be called out on. You guys have been told to leave my brother alone. I understand people make money. It takes people a little bit longer to wake up than others, okay? But you all keep manipulating him, keep doing magic on him, and you keep manipulating him. He doesn't understand that he's being brought over here to film just to murder him because he doesn't understand that they murder people on Dubai Bravo and then they eat them. You manipulate people to thinking that you don't do that, and that's what you do. And that's what you've been doing the last 40 years here in Oklahoma. Leave my brother the fuck alone. Quit manipulating him. Take those blocks out of his brain and take those people out of his back, and maybe he'll be able to wake up and see really what's going on. How about that? I know what you guys are doing to my brother. I'm a psychic, and he tells me God wants all those blocks out of his son's head, and he wants all those blocks out of his back. And he wants you all to leave his house, his apartment alone and plug that tunnel up with dirt underneath his bed. That's why my brother keeps coming back over here, because you manipulate him and you lie to him. That's why. And then let's talk about his car. What are y'all trying to do with his cars? You all need to start telling people that Parliament can control the locks and unlocks on your cars too. You all can control if something breaks down in the engine in those cars too, can't you? Because you guys are trying to murder my brother with that vehicle that he has. And Brenda Stanley knows about it, and she says she's not going to let it happen. And if I find out you all are threatening her, I'm going to be back on this camera and I'm going to save her life. She doesn't want to be on CNN for y'all's bullshit. I already know that. A lot of these people don't want to be putting up with this bullshit. They're trying to dip shit, and then you all come over here and threaten them and tell them, we'll kill you if you don't do this or do that or do this or do that and do this. And they're trying to get the fuck out of the situation, and then they get called out on everything because of Lucifer and Jay-Z. Oh, they said Jay-Z's not threatening nobody. I don't believe it. Mark, I need my Facebook back immediately. You need to fly up to the database and fix everybody's Facebooks. I'm not the only one you're doing this to, time and time again. Okay? Facebook is our 911, and this is why you guys did this too, was to keep me from my brother watching Krabby Starseed. And everybody else from finding, because you guys were going to do mass murder tonight, weren't you? Yeah, you were, weren't you? Looks like God stepped in again. So, hey, officers, hey, SWAT team, hey, DEA. So then, DEA? How are you gonna feel then, CIA? How are you gonna feel then? How the fuck you gonna feel when all these accounts are gone, nobody can reach 911, and everybody's fucking dead? How the fuck are you gonna feel? And how are you gonna look to the whole fucking world? That needed to be said. Because you already look like shit. You all know Facebook is our 911. You can hear people in the celestial things. Listen to me, everybody. They call 911 and they say, are you with the Illuminati or the righteous? What does that matter? Well, the Illuminati come and get you if you're with the Illuminati. If you're with the righteous, INSA comes and gets you. They have all the proof they need in every single aspect of everything to get rid of these people and to cut all of this shit out, and they won't do it. What's that tell you, world? Kanye rules the SWAT team, Kanye rules the DEA, Kanye rules the CIA, Kanye rules the law enforcement in Oklahoma, and Lucifer rules the Supreme Court and everything in Oklahoma and the whole United States of America. Go to the Horror Bags account for that. Ask Lucifer for the account, he'll give it to you. Or Eminem, he'll be glad to give you the account to the Horror Bags. I'm not a horror bag, I tell the truth over here. I told you I was right. It's Kanye. T.I., all of them manipulating the SWAT team, the DEA, and all of them. Yeah, let's talk about Black Ice now, shall we? Shall we? Let's talk about Black Ice. You were trying to murder me for this, Kanye, for this little piece. This is how low these people are. They're trying to kill me for this. Kanye, why don't you tell the SWAT team that you were trying to kill all the white people and make it a all-black team? Why don't you tell that, Kanye? I bet you're not telling the truth about that. That you're fucking racist, Kanye. You were trying to get all the white people killed off the DEA, the SWAT team, and the CIA, weren't you, Kanye? You sure were, weren't you? Let me tell it. Give us our accounts back, Mark Zuckerberg. And this needs to be said for a reason, because they're going to go over and beyond now, SWAT team, to take all my YouTube channels, all my Facebook. They're already taking Instagram. I can't go live on there. What the fuck you gonna do? Military? Air Force? Marines? Where are you? Where the fuck are you people? Why are you making us suffer? Why are you making us suffer, military? Law enforcement, why are you making us suffer? And you have all the proof of everything. We, the people, want to know why you're making us suffer. We're fucking sick of it. Oklahoma is tired of you people making us suffer. Fuck that dog. Y'all wanted entertainment? Here's your fucking entertainment. Everybody in the fucking law enforcement is involved because of T.I. and Tiny and Kanye, Tupac, and all because of that fucking Ivy's tunnel down there with illegal drugs that are making people sick all around the world anyway, and this fucking gas leak. Now, SWAT team, are you gonna come in and take care of these motherfuckers and get them the fuck out of here? We're all gonna fucking die if you don't fucking do something with these fucking people. It's fucking horrible. The people want to know where the fucking law enforcement is, why they can't get these fucking people out of here, why we have to fight for our freedom when this is the land of the fucking free. You are the law enforcement. You're the fucking government. That's what God. You should have already shanked Kanye up and threw his ass in a fucking cell. You are over, Kanye. And I'm disgusted with the law enforcement for letting these people have so much control over you people. I'm disgusted. So is everybody else.